Welcome! For those of you who've been with me since day one, thank you. For my new people, hey! So for today's recipe, we are going to be making sweet potato casserole with marshmallows. So this is a great addition to your Thanksgiving spread. Who doesn't love sweet potatoes? This is something I absolutely grew to love, and now I can't have Thanksgiving dinner without it. So let's get to it. For this recipe, you will need 5 sweet potatoes or yams, 1/4 cup of unsalted butter melted, 1/2 cup of milk, I'm using 1%, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 cup of light brown sugar, 2 eggs, a pinch of salt, and for our topping you will need 2 to 3 cups of mini marshmallows, a pinch of ground cloves, 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of light brown sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 3 tablespoons of salted butter melted. Preheat your oven at 350. All right, so to start, we have to peel our potatoes. And I got a new peeler, so let us pray. I haven't used it yet. Yes, this is good. Just gonna peel all our potatoes. So now that I've peeled my 5 potatoes, we're gonna dice them up. I find that it's easier for me to slice them down the middle and then cut them across, but you cut them however is best for you. This is what your potatoes look like. So now you're gonna make sure you cover this with water so that all your potatoes are covered, and you're gonna boil this on medium-high until they are fork tender. While our potatoes are boiling, I'm going to start with our topping. So I have my bowl here. I'm gonna add our brown sugar, our flour, our cinnamon, our nutmeg, our cloves, and our butter. So I'm just going to use a fork to mix all of this together. This is like a strudel. You know what I mean. I'm absolutely confident I am mispronouncing that, but some people do not put this on their sweet potato casserole. Some people do. Some people add pecans. I'm gonna say no to the pecans, but this definitely does add some extra sweetness. I think it combines the dish together. Brings it all together. So it should look like this, crumbly. And you're just gonna set this off to the side. Voila. Alright, so our potatoes are done. Show you that they are fork tender. Can't really tell, but I picked this one up and the other half fell apart. So they're ready. I'm gonna drain these now. And if you have a masher, you can mash your potatoes. I'm going to use my KitchenAid because I want them to be really, 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 really smooth. So let me drain these. So now we're going to mash our potatoes, but in my case, use my mixer. So I drained them, and I'm now going to pour my potatoes in my bowl. Again, I'm only using this because it just makes it really, really, really smooth. All right, so we're gonna start mixing this onto. I'm gonna add my milk. Cinnamon. My vanilla, my nutmeg, brown sugar, our eggs, our melted butter, and our pinch of salt. I'm gonna stop this and just scrape the sides. This is already smelling and looking good. I am gonna taste it. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is smooth enough for me. I'm gonna scrape all the potato off. Make sure we're not leaving any. So if you're not gonna cook this right away, you can put it in your casserole dish and then put it in your fridge for up to 2 days. Now, if you're gonna do that, you will need to bake it a little bit longer. It'll take you about 25 to 30 minutes if you're gonna wait. If not, it'll take you less time. So if you're gonna use all of your mix for your sweet potato casserole, you should definitely use a 9x13 casserole pan. I'm not gonna use all of my sweet potatoes, so I am using a 8x8 casserole pan. I'm just gonna pour on the bottom. So you just have to smooth it out. So you're gonna put this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes first before adding your topping. And then we'll take it out and add our strudel, and our marshmallows. So we're gonna bake this first for 10 to 15 minutes. So I baked my sweet potatoes for 20 minutes. And now, before I put them back in the oven, I'm gonna layer my strudel and my marshmallows. So I like to do a layer of marshmallows first, right? Oh my God, I'm too pumped for this. And then some more marshmallow. Boom. I'll add a little more of this. Okay. So I'm going to put this back in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. When I have about 5 minutes left, if my marshmallows haven't browned, I am going to broil it on low just to get that little browning effect on the top. Back to the oven we go. I baked my sweet potato casserole for an additional 20 minutes, and then I broiled it for 2 minutes. And here's the results. So I am going to take a little off the corner here and taste. It smells really good, by the way. Really hot. That is scorching hot, but that is very tasty. Good balance of sweetness, not overpowering. Maybe don't put as much marshmallows as I did if you don't like too much sweet, but this is good. So if you want to take a chance on this recipe, please be sure to take a picture and tag my culinary page at Culinary Adventures. And please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till next time, bye.